Lions West World Headquarters. I'm going to show you how to put together one of these Western Pacific cars real quick. Right off, should mention in here, they're small, so you might not notice them. Those are the brake levers that are supplied with the kit. They're in between the couplers. So, first thing I'm going to do is show you how to remove these. The best way to do it, nippers generally have a flat side and an angled side. Put the angled side away from the part. You can cut them like this. It's a little harder to do while I'm trying to do this on camera. Or you can cut them down here. Now they went flying there, but the point is, if you cut them down low like this, you're not putting a lot of pressure into the part. Because the pressure goes away from it. So you just trim these off. Some of these I need to adjust the supports on, but that came out alright. Some of these coupler boxes are being problematic, so if you break them, just drop me an email. But generally, you just get the part like that. You don't have to cut every single thing off of it. You can just kind of trim it off. You can go like this to get this out of the way. And yes, you probably should wear safety glasses while doing this. There we've got a box and the lid removed. Do the others like that as well. Now, there is one issue with these that I have adjusted in CAD, but a number of the kits will have this issue. All you need to do, you can actually ream this out with a rat tail file if you have one. Mine's over at the house. But you need to drill these out slightly. You want it to clear the 256 screws that you use to hold your trucks on with. It doesn't need to be exact, just open them up. Just like that. Just do a test fit. It's still a little snug. Okay, we can always use the brute force method as well. I really should have gone over and gotten my rat tail file. Because I don't have large bits here either. There we go, that's good enough. You just don't want it to be putting a lot of stress into the bolster, because the threads for your screw do not thread into the rosin. There's an insert that goes in here. So you just want it to just pass through this. Alright, good enough. Now, and be sure to do this before you put the underframe in, because this is the only way these go. You have these little threaded inserts that come with the kit. Just press them in like that. Just like so. Now, these same inserts go into here and here in the body. On the boxcars, these internal braces, I suggest leaving them in. Unless you're going to model it where this is a very thin here, so you can cut this out easily. If you're going to model it with the door open, you might want to remove a couple of them here, but otherwise leave them in. I'm sure we've all seen cars in the past, you know, rosin, whatever, it doesn't matter what it's made out of, where they kind of seem to go kind of concave or whatever. This prevents that. They don't need to be removed. So, just take, press this in. Oh, and one thing, because I just snapped it off, when you're doing this, there's a bracket and gear and such here for your vertical brake. It is slightly taller than the walkways. And if you forget that, like I just did, and you push it down like that, you can break it off. So it is a good idea to have like a foam workplace to work on these. About like anything, but anything, if they have it sticking up like that and you press on it, you're going to break it. Just press them in. Now these, if they're too tight, like if you're having to put a lot of pressure on it to get these in there, just take a rat tail file, open it up ever so slightly. You don't want them super tight to where you're having to put a lot into it to get them in there. So they just press in like that. No need to put any glue or anything on them. You can if you want, but it's not necessary. Now, you want to look along here, feel along here, see if there's any support remnants in here. There is a little bit right there. So just take and clean that off of there. Now I'm just doing this quick to show you how fast these go together. I'm not doing a show place model here, but just showing you where to clean it up if need be. Alright. Look at the brake, look at the end that has the handbrake. This points toward it. All of these underframes, I should point out, they're all going to have a slight bend like this. There's nothing wrong with that. That's to be expected. That's part of the reason I use these inserts, because it doesn't matter. I left a little bit of the flash on there, slid it underneath it. Now you do want to be careful where you push on this, because the cross braces are prototypical and are not down to the floor. The Z braces sit on top of them. There, the floor is all snapped in. Just take your coupler box. And I thought I had one out. This is a long shank. Let's grab a coupler, screw, cover. Screw through the cover. These are actually short shank that I'm using on this example here. They're for my thrall cabooses, so they're actually too short for these, but it'll show you how it goes together. I didn't realize that they're the short shanks when I did the first one of these, and I'm like, well, why is this so tight? And oh, that's why. They're not normal couplers. Alright. This cover is a little tight too. You can ream that out if you want, or you can just work it through. And I'm going to have my hand right in front of the camera. Great camera work. But hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Just screwing down into that threaded insert. These screws are longer than they need to be, so it does thread in quite a distance. I'll grab one here that I've already popped together. And I'll try and do this. As you can see, there's nothing to it. There's no gluing or anything here to do any of this. And this is the body mount system I use on all current and future boxcars. They all go together the same way. The southern waffle side goes exactly the same as this. Then grab your trucks. These are KD HGCs. Don't need them, but that's what I have handy here. Now obviously you don't want to push down hard when you first start threading these in, because you can push that threaded insert out, but shouldn't be an issue. Like I say, you want to do this, either keep it off the roof or on foam. I'm just doing this as a display here, so, or as an example. And there. That's just how quick it is to put together one of these lines. Western Pacific boxcars, and the Southerns are the same way.